guys, I'm Robbie.
And I'm Cody.
Welcome to Blue Collar Whiskey Drinkers. This is our part two of Evan Williams Bonded versus Old Granddad Bonded. Last week we left off. It was a very close race. We had Evan Williams actually came out with a pretty good smell, and it was a mediocre taste. We scored it at a 3.0, so pretty close to right down the middle. And then the Old Granddad, we scored it a 2.8, and these two scores are based on neat and out of 5. And then we did go to the Old Fashioned. So do you want to tell them what we came up with this week real quick?
Yeah, so we ended up trying the Old Granddad Evan Williams a second time with the Old Fashions just to really taste them again. And we ended up doing the shaken method on these Old Fashions just to see the difference. And to be honest with you, we ended up going ahead and dropping their scores just a little bit, both of them, down to, for the Evan Williams, we went down to 2.6 because we felt that it got hard to drink at the end of it, and it still was, even after the second time we drank it.
Yeah.
And same with Old Granddad, it wasn't as bad as Evan Williams, a little bit better at a 2.8, but it went down from our original 3.0 score to the 2.8. So they both went down a couple notches just because they're harder to drink at the end of that Old Fashioned. Exactly. And that plays a big part. If you can't finish you don't want to finish your drink, then that's a bummer.
Yeah. And I think we gave a little leniency on the Evan Williams. It had a great smell, and the initial taste as neat, it was good.
Yeah.
It just, as you drank it, it just wasn't there. It wasn't a good sip, like a sipping whiskey. And we did try it different. So last week we originally tried both of them stirred for the Old Fashioned. This time we were just like, hey, you know what? Let's try it shaken and see if it stays the same, or if it was better, we were going to keep the score the same. We could have justified our score. But it stayed the same. It really did. The only difference was it was nice and chilled, which was nice. But even with the Evan Williams still gives you that almost burning, like, not a heartburn sensation. It just it sits there in your chest for a little bit, even as an Old Fashioned. So it's not like it's terrible. It's just not one I'm gonna do again, kind of thing, for an Old Fashioned.
Yeah, for sure. Same with Old Granddad. It was good, but the flavor of it, I didn't really like. It's still a little harsh towards the back, and then
the finish on that.
The finish gets you.
No finish on both, really. That was the hiccup, I think. And then Old Granddad, unfortunately, was just so mediocre.
Yeah, throughout
all the way through. At least Evan Williams had a good smell, and the initial taste is good, guys. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's
if the whiskey
and it's cheaper. Evan Williams is probably average $7 cheaper than the Granddad, if you would.
Yeah, and it's a $15 bottle. So
yeah,
tonight we will be reviewing them on the rocks and Coke. So we will start off with Evan Williams. Or did you want to do Old Granddad? Let's do Old Granddad.
Yeah, because we did Evan Williams first. So
that's right.
Granddad.
So we'll be starting off with Old Granddad on the rocks tonight, and we'll once we're done with that, we'll go to the Evan Williams and finish out with both of them on Coke and see how they score.
We'll finish them off with the overall rating that we give it.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Robbie? You ready to?
Yeah, I'm ready to get to it. I'm really hoping both of them. I'm still pulling for Old Granddad, but I kind of hope tonight we have a little bit different experience. Maybe it's a little bit better tonight.
So. Yeah, I hope so. I think it might be a little bit better in the Coke.
yeah. I'm honestly, I'm excited to try them on the rocks. I really am.
Yeah.
Maybe the straight ice with that Evan Williams is going to be enough to calm it down to where I can sip on this whiskey. Because I love sipping, just tasting the whiskey. I know on the rocks is watering it down, but
I think I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna think Granddad is gonna be better on the rocks just because it's
okay.
than Evan Williams, just because I think Evan Williams will still have that harsh taste, the harshness to it. It's not gonna totally go away. So
Yeah.
Well, let's get to it, man. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
go get our pours and yeah. All right, so we're gonna pour this old Granddad, everybody, first, and I'm gonna do how big of a pour tonight?
I did honestly that's about 2 ounces. So
About
that's a
2
deep
ounces.
one. Yeah. So I may calm down on the Evan.
I'm gonna just do an. I'm just doing 1.5 ounces on this one for
that'd
sure.
be good. Let mine get nice and chill. So something I thought about doing whenever we do on the rocks, possibly chilling the glass with the ice cube in it as well, in between. So whenever we go to do Evan Williams, I'll just go grab it out of the freezer real quick, and it's nice and chilled a little bit.
Yeah, it's actually nice to have the glass chilled. Where I'm at, everybody, it was a hot day today, California. It was 90 degrees where I'm at today.
I think we got up to 76.
I got a little burnt actually on the top of my head.
Yeah.
I was out working in it, just grinding today. Today was a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Friday. You know, I got my
we're drinking whiskey, man.
Friday night whiskey night cup.
Yeah.
And it's good to be drinking with you, man. Having a whiskey.
Oh, I'm excited. Even though, these are mediocre, doing these podcasts with you, man, it's always good. Drinking a whiskey. And hey, 2 whiskeys we haven't had before until last week.
I know, man. We're 2 down the list.
And, this is going to be our first time trying it on the rocks here in probably 30 seconds. So, let's see how they taste. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah. Cheers.
Get a nice smell here.
So
it smells good in the ice.
Yeah, old Granddad really stepped it up on the smell on ice.
Yeah, it does.
It really did.
A lot sweeter on the ice.
Did I accidentally pour Evan Williams?
I know, right?
Because the smell, like 2 different smells, but the smell's good on ice with old Granddad.
It smells better on ice, everybody. So
yeah,
that's good.
All right. Well, cheers again.
Cheers.
Okay.
It's good. The initial flavors, good. The end flavor.
Yeah, the finish kills it for me on this one still. But the initial flavor is a lot better on ice with old Granddad.
Yeah. It's definitely going to go up.
It's going to go. It's unfortunate that the finish is the finish. Like, it's just
popping my hat off there, everybody.
Yeah, you were having a little shadow.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, I better pop it off.
I was gonna say something, but whatever.
I need a haircut, everyone. I've been trying. Yeah, finish is it's all right.
I enjoy the taste. I enjoy the initial taste. So what do you think?
Yeah, I enjoy the initial. I enjoy the smell better, everybody.
The smells a lot better.
The initial taste is good. The kind of middle towards the end, I don't like, and then it's not too bad on the finish. It's okay, I would say. I'm still drinking it here, but
yeah, no, I'm still sipping on it. I already know what I'm gonna rate it as. I gave it about 3 to 4 sips, and The smell is a lot better. I gotta say, I did not expect that. Because we didn't get much out of the smell neat. And even when we added the water droplets, I didn't get much of a smell.
Yeah, I agree.
It was very mediocre then, but the smell tonight is comparable to the Evan Williams, not the same smell, but definitely at that same quality in my book. So
yeah, it's definitely I would say at the Evan Williams smell or a little lower, but
yeah,
way better for sure.
Yeah, definitely way better. I agree with that 100%.
So, well, what do you think? What do you think?
So, all right, guys. Again, smells better. The initial taste is better. The finish just kind of kills it for me because it would be maybe a max, very max, and if it stayed consistent, would be a 3.4. But I give it a 3.2.
3.2.
Yeah, and that's because the finish really does kill it for me to knock it down to that point.
Yeah, I think we're.
If it stayed mediocre, it would be a 3.0. But honestly, I would prefer to drink it on the rocks over an old fashioned.
Oh yeah,
with this whiskey.
Oh, for sure, because it's not the time to make the old fashioned is what got me. It's like
that too.
Why would I do that? If it's not the best way or not close to the best way or the best way.
Yeah. Man, the more I drink it though, the finish just gets to me more and more.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
You're not liking it more and more. Okay. I could say 3.2. I would agree with that. I'm not.
Yeah.
I was leaning towards like a
3.0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
about there.
See, I think 3.2 was just that happy median.
Yeah. Because I agree.
For me, I was looking at if it kept the smell was better, if it kept the taste all the way through, the finish was good, 3.4. But the finish really does knock it down. But I don't want to knock it down too far because the initial taste is good, and some people may not even notice the finish. But I that's what I'm looking for right now, and I don't like it. So
yeah.
As far as the finish goes, I like it, but I don't like the finish.
Yeah, I agree.
That's just my opinion. So So did we agree on a 3.2 on this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. So that's pretty quick on that one.
Yeah, it's better. I gotta say 3.2 is a good score.
Yeah.
For the old granddad. I guess we'll.
Well, before we get to Evan Williams, did you watch Mortal Kombat this week?
Yeah, dude, I did. I really did enjoy it, to be honest with you. I really thought it was really good. I liked the action. I liked the blood and the gore. It was really good. I liked it. I'm not going to spoil it for everybody, but
just say spoiler alert. So if anybody hasn't seen it, spoiler alert, guys.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Pause it, skip forward.
Skip forward or don't listen. But they are going to make another one.
Oh yeah,
based off the ending. Yeah. So based off that, I was really stoked because I do want to see more. I liked. I don't know how I felt about a couple of the characters. Was it Liu Kang?
I couldn't get behind Liu Kang, and he was one of my favorite in the original.
He was one of my for sure. I did like Jax once he got his big arms. That was pretty cool.
So it was really weird to me. I don't know if I liked the way they did it.
Like him getting his powers, kind of.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, honestly, I had a gripe with that.
I would have just rather them. They put the bigger arms on him right away.
Yeah, give him robotic arms, but
I guess it wouldn't make sense because he has to have some sort of ability.
Yeah, but you could give him an ability through the stress that he encountered. But I get it. They were just trying to create it original.
And
But
then you know what? I also, let's say, I liked when they brought Scorpion back in. I did like
no,
that.
so the Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight,
That was
best
cool.
fight. It was great.
What's the guy's name that got the metal like body?
Cole. I don't know his name because he was made for the show or for this movie.
I don't like his.
No, I didn't like it.
I was like, okay, what does that? What does that do? What does that
Well,
mean?
so it's basically like, if you think about it, Black Panther's suit. The more damage he takes and takes and takes, he could expel that energy.
Yeah,
but it's like it's I didn't like it. Cole, that was another probably gripe I had with this one. But Sonya Blade, great.
Yeah.
Kano, great.
But yeah, dude, it was cool. I really enjoyed it. Overall, it was good action. Good, brought me back to childhood, like we talked about on the last episode. Very cool to see. So
no, it was good, dude. Definitely, guys, if you haven't seen it, hopefully you didn't listen to all the spoilers, but go out and watch it. It's on HBO. It's actually on HBO until the end of this month, and then they remove it for I don't know how long. But they definitely said it's set up for another episode, another movie, which is exciting to me. I really hope they get that green light. Mortal Kombat's awesome. I love the games. I grew up with it. You and I freaking played Mortal Kombat on the trampoline, like we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
Heck, my sister, Briar, she even loved it. Like, she was always Scorpion. I remember playing Sega Genesis as a little kid, and she would wreck me on it.
Yeah. The big sisters.
Gotta love them. Hey, shout out to Briar and your sister, my cousin Nicole.
Yep.
You know, sister. We love you guys.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna go get this other pour down here. We're gonna get our
Evan Williams. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
We'll be right back. All right, so we got our glasses and ice. We're gonna be pouring Evan Williams over ice now. Ooh.
Yep.
Had a nice, the ice cube had a nice seal at the bottom, so
you can hear that bubbling, man.
Yeah, that was good. It's right about where I was with the old granddad. Oh man, I think I'm gonna definitely start whenever we do them on the rocks. Just start throwing the glasses in the freezer with the ice cube already in it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like the nice cold frosted glasses. You can't tell it on there. It doesn't even look, it just looks like condensation. Oh yeah.
Dude.
Let's see.
It's gotta, mine's definitely gotta chill a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So I'm smelling this.
It's funny. My ice cube got like way like tore up from this whiskey faster.
Yeah, no, mine too. It's definitely going down a lot faster than that. That's weird. I guess the harshness in this one.
That's all I could think of, man, right?
But they're both 50% alcohol. I don't know what else inside the whiskey would cause it to melt a little faster. Obviously, some of the flavor profiles, maybe. That's all flavor. That's all how we perceive the whiskey.
What do you think about the smell?
I liked it better with the water droplets.
I like it better neat on the water droplets. It's weird, right?
Yeah, I am.
It like lost the smell.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's kind of crazy. It didn't lose at all, but it's way tuned down.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more neat with water droplets. Because we were talking about that all week.
I know.
And so you guys know, I did end up trying this again neat as well, other than the old fashioned. I enjoy the smell and the initial taste. The initial taste on this is phenomenal. But let's see how it is on the rocks. You know.
Cheers.
So hey, cheers. Okay.
It's still got a little bit of the. It's got a nice kick to it still. Right at the end.
Very, very minor.
Yeah, tingles on my back of my tongue.
Yeah, exactly. It's not what it was last week, that's for sure. Or even this week. I get that tingling on the tongue. It's very obviously diluted, but it's calmed down. But I do think it's lost a little bit of that flavor it had. I'm gonna sip it some more, but I like how it's calmed down.
Yeah, a little bit for sure. Definitely calmed down. I'm not liking it more than I have it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I'm like sitting here. I keep having it. I'm like, ugh.
It's calmed down, but it's lost its flavor. And then I
mean, I guess it's just
still doesn't have a good finish.
No. I guess it's just I guess our opinion, my opinion, your opinion. Just not the greatest for me. I mean,
No, I'm with you.
Still though, I mean, it's a
$15
bottle, so that's kind of where I was thinking. Like it would kind of be, middle of the road, just like we've been talking about this whole time. Right? Just middle of the road. Not too bad, not something that I would go out of my way to go get.
Yeah, I agree. What are you thinking, man? Do you want to wait a little bit longer?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Evan Williams. So I know old fashioned was a 2.6, neat was 3.0. It's a 2.8. It's not better than neat. For me, I liked it better neat. I don't like it.
No, I do too.
It's getting worse for me. Like I every time I have another sip, I'm like, on the water droplet, it was the flavors were there more, and so I could bear the aftertaste more neat because of the flavors.
Flavor's all gone. Like, I'm not getting any flavor. I'm getting a bad finish. You may think I'm crazy. I gave it 2.4. God. I honestly,
I'll settle with you at a 2.6 because.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll be fine with that because I don't think it's better than the old fashioned, but at the same time, I don't think it's worse in a way.
Yeah.
The only reason why I would say it's worse, it lost its flavor. But that's a weird thing. On the old fashioned, it kept a lot of its flavor.
It also kept getting worse.
It did, but the initial taste, like I'm thinking back to, when was that? Wednesday night? We tried it again. And that initial taste just was like, wow, I may keep the score the same. And then I keep the next drink, it just was worse. Next drink was worse, and so on and so forth. And it just, this one just gets hard to finish. It really does.
It does.
And I really hate to give a whiskey.
That's middle of the road score, dude. It's not.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give it a 2.6, but
it's not.
Hey, I I would wish it was kept its flavor.
Yeah.
I'm just bummed, I guess. I know it's a cheaper bottle, but
most of the time, yeah. And
yeah,
we're just trying to expand it because we
Yeah.
know a lot of people drink their whiskeys different, depending on the occasion, depending on where they're at, depending on,
exactly.
whatever. And so we want to try it all these ways because
Yeah. Well,
we also enjoy it,
Yeah.
all these different ways.
Well, think about it. Everybody does a Jack and Coke or Crown and Coke, but to me, there's other whiskeys out there that are just as good or if not better.
Yeah.
So why
Totally.
settle for just a Jack and Coke when you could have the same price bottle of another whiskey that's better with it, and vice versa? I'm just throwing Coke out there, but there's other options out there,
Yeah.
guys.
Ginger
And that's
ale,
all.
bourbon
That's all we're.
7.
That's all we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Is we're trying it for you guys to be like, hey, Evan Williams was better. Yeah, so far neat. Honestly, I would drink it neat again.
Yeah,
over these other ways.
Yeah, over the other ways for sure so far.
So,
Coke might be its go-to. We'll see.
yeah,
We'll see.
So
Coke and neat.
I meant to ask you this at the beginning of the episode before we got started, but what does your shirt say?
Oh, so I wanted to do a shout out. My cousin Nathan. This is his band, the Mendenhall Experiment. Pretty
That's
cool
his band?
Yeah, pretty cool shirt. I got it.
That's awesome.
I got it at one of their shows. It glows in the dark. Actually, it's pretty cool.
No, that's pretty sick looking.
But they're called the Mendenhall Experiment. My cousin Nathan is the bass player of the band. Really cool. So we just released on our last episode. Actually, we have an intro.
Yeah, finally have an intro.
We finally have like an intro song to our podcast, and Nathan made that for us. So
hey, thank you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Super cool. I love you, Nathan. If you're listening, we really appreciate it. We love the bass. We love the whole intro, and we're really stoked to have an intro like that. Whoa. And just want to shout out to him, and just represent his band's really good. And you know what? They got a new singer, and I haven't been able. They're coming out with a new CD pretty soon.
Okay. Are they on like Spotify or anything?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. So you guys can check them out. The Mendenhall Experiment, really, really good band.
I'll have to look them up this week. Hey, Nate, thank you for the intro. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I'm extremely grateful. I know Cody is too. And
yeah,
I didn't even know that was his band. I knew you said he was in a band, but so what kind of music do they play?
Like hard rock.
Okay.
Little bit of mix of like some screaming and
okay, you did tell me that. Now I remember.
It's also there's some softer vocals in there too, so it's a mix though. But they're a great bunch of guys, and good band. And
the intro was, to me, really, it had that hard rock vibe, but it was, I don't even know what the other music category I'd place it, but it just had a different vibe. It was really nice. I enjoyed it.
It was like perfect for the intro,
I enjoy it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So if you're listening, Nathan, love you, man, and thank you for making that for us. And just wanted to shout out to you. And
hey, go check them out. Go check out Mendenhall Experiment.
So let's get the old granddad and the Coke.
Yep, old granddad with Coke. We're almost done here. We're halfway through this night, 3/4 of the way through this. These two whiskeys. Our second versus episode, guys. All right, guys. Robbie and Cody here. We just got our whiskeys poured on ice, or whiskey's poured on ice with whiskeys and Coke right here. So, which I didn't get a good frothiness like you did.
I got a little bit. It's
Yeah,
because
mine's
your glass is so damn full, dude.
Hey,
But so we're doing the old granddad.
yeah,
So-
old granddad, 2 ounces and 6 ounces of Coke. So, this is our last drink for old granddad. Let me run back through old granddad scores for you guys real quick. On neat, we gave it a 2.8. On the rocks, 3.2, and old fashioned 2.8. So it's been pretty consistent. It's right down, pretty close to right down the middle. It's slightly above, but you know, it's been pretty consistent. I would say it hasn't wowed us, other than honestly on the rocks was the best way so far. And
yeah, definitely on the rocks was a pleasant surprise with the smell and the beginning taste of it. It was good. Yeah, that's the best way to have it so far. We'll see in a little bit here what how we feel about this Coke and old fashioned.
yeah, well,
You ready?
cheers.
Cheers, man. I like it. You get a little of that cinnamon that comes through the Coke,
You do.
right?
It's
like-
actually surprisingly,
Dude, you know what's crazy? They had a cinnamon Coke for a real short period of time during the holidays. And I got one. It kind of reminds me of that.
interesting. Yeah, I've never had cinnamon Coke.
Yeah, they had it like maybe a year or two ago, but during like, Christmas, it was like a cinnamon Coke limited release.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I
would say it's definitely better than 2 of the other ways, but yeah, I'm gonna hold my judgment though. I'm gonna drink it a little bit before.
Yeah. Keep drinking.
Um,
Get a feel
but-
for it.
but yeah, I didn't even get to tell you this yet. So tonight we went down to Top Golf for my buddy's birthday party. Turned 25, dude. Turning 30 this year does not seem real. Like, this kid turned 25, and then just thinking about it, I'm like, fuck. Seems like literally just last year I turned 25. It doesn't seem that long ago.
I know. Tell me about it,
And
man.
I'm like thinking, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be 30, which is fun. I'm gonna be excited. We're gonna get to spend time with friends, family, and hopefully do a badass tour of High West Distillery.
Dude,
I'm
wait.
looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
So it's just crazy though. I was just thinking about that. I was like, damn, 25.
Yeah.
But hey, my niece turned 21 this year. That was weird in itself.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, hey, happy birthday, Jake. Had a good time hitting golf balls, even though I sucked ass tonight. Dude, I was terrible tonight. Usually, so I've lost my swing on the drive. I used to be good at it, and now I've lost it. I gotta work at it. So I picked up the short game or medium range game, and I was getting really good at that. And tonight I was even sucking at that. I was like, what the hell? I think it was all the pressure. There's so many people there. So
all in the mind, bro.
But yeah, Jake, happy birthday. Can't wait to have you on the show. Jake is one guy I definitely want to get on the show this year. Same with his brother Josh. They actually have a company. They remodel and basically rebuild and build log cabins and things like that all over the country. Like, they've been up at Michigan, Oklahoma, Arkansas, just all over the place.
That's cool.
doing this stuff. So shout out to you guys. Love to have you on the show coming up. And another thing, I'll wait till the very end for you guys who are listening. We got a surprise. We got our next guest coming on.
Yeah.
It'll be in 2 weeks. We will be taking a break, but I'll let you guys know who it is. I'm excited to have him on. And yeah, man.
I'm excited. Yeah, to have another guest. That'd be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I want to really, since we're finding our groove, I'd like to get guests on a little bit more frequent, and even reoccurring guests. But I know you got a line of people that you want to have on. I got a line of people that I want to have on. So I think this will be good. We'll wait to. Well, did we already tell them what we're going to be calling it?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your whiskey?
Yeah.
So, and they bring on their whiskey. We all try it together and see if it's as good as they remember it, or we try to give them like, hey, pick a whiskey you really enjoy and let's bring it on. And hell, we may enjoy it as much as them, or we may be like, dude, no, you're full of crap.
Right.
But
it's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see what whiskeys our guests bring to the show. And
and heck,
it's gonna be it's just gonna be a nice change, not having to pick the whiskey.
Yeah. Well, and I told them if somebody else or we have already picked your whiskey, find a whiskey you've been wanting to try.
Yeah.
And bring it on.
That's what I've been telling my people that are waiting. So
yeah. So, and honestly, I would almost prefer the one that you want to try, because with some of my guests, like most likely I've probably had it before. I know a couple of them, but I'm still excited because I'm going to be sitting down to review it. And hell, sitting down with, friends and drinking is always a good time, create memories. That's what this is all about to me.
Yeah, so, for sure, man. Doesn't have to go past a certain limit and have a good time.
Exactly.
This is pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna say, oh wait, no, it's you.
It's my turn. Okay. You may think I'm crazy, but I'm looking at the smell, the taste of the whiskey. This was really good. You know what? It's actually a 3.2. I'm going to go with the same score as on the rocks. I was going to do a 3.0, but I finished it. It's good. I honestly, I think I found the way to drink this other than on the rocks. I got 2 ways now that I'll go to on this whiskey. Man, honestly, on the rocks, it just the smell was so much better. But on the Coke, it was smooth. It kind of reminded me, not as good, but just reminded me of like a Crown and Coke. It's the same kind of smoothness factor.
Whoa, buddy.
No, I'm not. That's why I said not like the same, but the same. Similar aspects.
Similar, yeah, maybe.
Very different. They're same category. Well, this is actually 50%. Same price range.
Same price range, not the same.
But Crown and Coke,
they're made for
can't beat it. Yeah, that's Heaven Hill.
It's Elijah Craig there.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Elijah Craig. That was one whiskey I was going to say we need to bring on the podcast.
Oh my God.
We should do a versus Knob Creek versus Elijah Craig. What is that face? What is that face? You dogging my Knob Creek over there?
No. Knob Creek's Jim Beam, dude.
Yeah, dude. All right.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think.
What?
I think
Let's do our research a little bit, but I'll pick Knob Creek, go up against Elijah Craig. The 2 basic bottles. after our guest appearance, we could probably do that.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, think about this. Got our guest appearance here in a couple weeks. We'll probably do a whiskey pretty shortly after that. Probably a versus. Maybe, you know what? We should do a bottle that we pick, like the American Barrel I was telling you about. We should try that.
Yeah, we need to do our pick one.
Yeah.
For
But
sure.
anyways, pretty much after that, we're going to be pretty damn close to Utah.
Yeah.
So, hey, so you guys know
We're gonna have another High West to put on the show, that's for sure.
Yeah, we may need to look at another high res, maybe the double rye. We
Hey,
could
dude,
put off.
we'll
I love
see-
the double rye.
We'll see when we go to the distillery what we want to do.
Well, see, that's the thing. I would almost want to do a high West whiskey. Maybe they only sell in the state of Utah. I imagine they have to do a whiskey that, you know, they sell in state. I don't know, but
Maybe they'd be losing money if they didn't sell it somewhere else.
but at the same time, you're making it unique and only to the people around you, which is I honestly, which would I would do.
Yeah.
So
I don't even did I ever rate? I don't think I ever finished rating.
oh no, we went off on another tangent.
Damn tangents. Oh man. Yeah, dude. I liked it, man. I liked the cinnamon. I thought it was good. I thought the cinnamon was good.
What'd you give it?
I was at a 3.4. Thought it was a little bit better.
Wow. Okay.
I thought it was a little bit better just because it's a cheaper bottle and
It's definitely, you know what?
I
would agree with that. It's a mixing whiskey.
I wouldn't mind mixing this and hanging out with my boys, just hanging out.
Okay. You convinced me because I did enjoy it. 3.4 for the Coke. That's funny. We kind of predicted this last week, though, that it would slightly go up. But I agree with you. It is a cheaper bottle. I don't mind mixing it with Coke. I did enjoy it on the rocks, though, guys.
I did too.
If I got this bottle again, I wouldn't mind drinking it on the rocks. The other two ways I would do neat, but I wouldn't do it the old fashioned just due to the, like Cody said, making it more or just the process of making it. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, even so, I mean, the Coke dilutes it more than the old fashioned, so that's why that old fashioned was hard to finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
man, you ready for this Evan Williams Coke? I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. We'll be right back. We're going to go pour our Evan Williams on Coke.
All right. So we went and got our Evan Williams and Coke. You excited, Robbie? I
am. I'm really hoping Evan Williams kind of pulls through with this flavor.
Me too, man. I am rooting for Evan Williams to come back a little bit.
I'm with you. So I've had Old Granddad since the beginning, even after it went down. But I really want this. The smell is good. I really want this flavor to pull through. I really do.
I'm ready for this. Let's do this.
Hey, cheers, guys. Let's finish out Evan Williams. And hey, Evan Williams, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm really hoping you pull through.
That's a good bourbon. Right? That surprises me right there. It's a good bourbon. It cut down the harshness to nothing.
but I got a lot of taste from it.
Yeah.
Like I'm really not tasting a lot of Coke. That is, yeah, I'm excited. I did not
Dude.
expect that from that.
We found the way with this. I mean, $15.
Okay, I'm gonna
bottle.
wait. I'm gonna drink some more before I write it down. I got excited here.
Oh man, that's so cool. It's like it was like da, 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 and then oh, we found the way. And hey, this might be good with like Pepsi or 7-Up or
Yeah.
a ginger ale. I mean, to be honest, we definitely we're not forgetting about all those other ways, but
Yeah.
you know, it's just
Coke's easy.
Coke's easy.
A lot of people do Coke.
People do Coke at like when they go out to the restaurants or bars or whatever. They
Yeah.
go Coke and whiskey. It's just kind of like what I hear a lot. So
Yeah. And you know what? I got some Pepsi in the fridge. I'll probably try some Pepsi tomorrow with honestly both of these, but
yeah.
damn. I was really expecting it to go down. I was hoping it wouldn't, but I'm glad it didn't.
Remember how I said
I thought it would.
I had a good feeling about it with Coke.
You did say that. You were saying that even earlier this week.
Yeah.
So
we were both kind of iffy about if it could tone down the harshness of it.
we were.
But it definitely.
I will say this: Old Granddad stayed true to what we thought it was going to do.
Yep.
We talked about this during the week, guys, and even at the end of last week's episode, talked about it. Old Granddad, we really just thought it would just get a little bit better, and it did. Evan Williams, I'll be honest, I was hoping it wouldn't go down, but I really thought because it was consistently going down. And now with Coke, son of a bitch, I enjoy it with Coke.
Yeah, I mean, and we gotta always say that, that $15 we're gonna, that's really it's really good with Coke for that amount of money. And
yeah, okay.
Plus, it's 50% alcohol. If you're on a budget and you like having this kind of drink, it's a good whiskey for that.
Damn. I don't know what to rate this as.
You're first on this one, right?
You are.
Am I?
Yep.
I always forget. Just part of
That's
it.
first and third. You're second and fourth. Damn. I'll be honest, I don't know what to rate it as right now. I need to not look at the other scores. I think that's what I'm doing.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. I like the bourbonness. You get that bourbon
Yeah.
through the Coke. Now, I'm not gonna say it's better than Old Granddad. So I would kind of rate it at a 3.4. Maybe a little higher, but I'm just gonna stay with 3.4 on the Coke. I mean, I like it, but I'm not gonna say I like it better than the Old Granddad on Coke.
But at the same time,
But
the bourbon flavor comes through better.
Okay, you got me. Maybe 3.6. But it's not like a ton better, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and so that's where I was stuck on. I'll be honest.
3.6 is my review. So you turned my opinion a little bit there. But.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest, I was bouncing around between 3.6, 3.4. I was like, is it better than Old Granddad's? Old Granddad's it consistently got better. But the bourbon flavor of the Evan Williams, it fucking surprised me, man. I didn't think it would be this good. I was hoping maybe like a 3.0, 3.2, hopefully get it back up to the range of the neat.
Right. That's the first thing I said. I was like, oh, that bourbon.
Like, honestly, yeah, 3.6. The entire time drinking this, the more I drank it, the worse it got. The more I drink the Coke, the better it gets.
Yeah.
So I really think I found the way to drink this Evan Williams. Honestly, for the price, I found a good bottle of whiskey for Coke.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Not breaking the bank for sure.
$15, guys.
People are going to enjoy it with Coke.
Or I would say Coke.
With whatever. I mean,
definitely.
I would bet it would be good with, like ginger ale or 7-Up or any of those. Yeah.
I was just saying, if I was going to have it another way other than Coke, I'm definitely doing neat. On the rocks, it lost a lot. It really did for some reason.
I wouldn't go there.
Old fashioned.
I wouldn't go there again.
Old fashioned, same way. I don't think I'll make another old fashioned with this.
No,
but neat, I would drink again.
Yeah.
And Coke, I'm definitely going to drink again. Honestly, I'm going to finish my bottle out probably with Coke with one glass of neat. So.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. I think I'll probably have that with a few guests that I have over, see what they think of it, see what they think, and finish it out that way probably. But yeah, not bad. So where does this put us overall, Robbie?
That's what I'm doing right now.
We got let's see here. I'll go over the neat. It's a 2.8. Old fashioned was also a 2.8. We
rocks 3.2.
3.2.
3.4.
3.4.
So average out between 3.0 3.2. 3.2. That's the average out if you're averaging the scores.
Yeah.
Evan 3.0. 2.6. 2.6 averages it out about 2.8. Then you throw in the 3.6. You're looking at a 3.2.
Overall, I did the math. I just did it on the calculator.
Okay.
If you add up all the scores, Evan Williams gets an 11.8 score.
Okay.
You add them all up. If you add up Old Granddad, gets a 12.2.
Okay.
So Granddad wins by about a half a point if you add them up.
So did you just tally everything?
Yeah, I just add them all up together, like by point percent, like all the points.
Yeah.
And added them together. It's 12.2 for Old Granddad, and it's 11.8. So,
yeah, that'd be right.
Yeah. So definitely Old Granddad is the winner.
Yeah, that's a good way to add it up.
Yeah, we just literally just add them up. So Old Granddad is the winner, everybody. By about a half a point. You know, it's 11.8.
Yeah.
12.2 if you add them all up. So, like we thought, Old Granddad would win by a hair. But
it was really a hair.
I mean, this because of the Coke. The Coke came back with Jim Beam, man. It really
Evan Williams. Really did.
Evan Williams, Evan Williams.
It really did. I was thinking, if you were gonna ask me right before we sipped on the Coke and Evan Williams, I was gonna say I would say 3.0, maybe 3.2.
Yeah.
Old Granddad though. Damn, it's just so damn close, dude. It's just crazy. And I can't believe Evan Williams came back the way it did as with Coke. I really can't. It
was better.
A lot better. Honestly, I enjoyed the bourbon flavor. And Old Granddad wasn't bad. It was good.
It was good.
So, hey guys, my final thoughts. I would try them both.
Yeah, try
if
both.
If you haven't had anyone,
you might, depending on your taste palette, your profile of what you like. You might be more of a fan of Old Granddad. You might be more of a fan of Evan Williams, 100 proof bonded.
Yeah.
So
I'll say, if you're having a party, can't go wrong with either one. They're not going to wow anybody, but they will.
They're taking shots. They're going to wow people because they ain't going to like it.
No. I'm talking about if you're.
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
Sorry.
Taking these shots.
Oh, my God. No, I don't even want to think about that. But, okay, let me rephrase this. If you're going to get this to a party and you're going to be doing whiskey and Coke, can't go wrong with either one. I like the Evan Williams due to the fact the flavor really comes through still. And it just tastes a little bit better to me. Old Granddad was just a good classic whiskey, but you can't go wrong with either one. And if you look at it, you can't go. It's right down the middle. They're both cheap. So, hey, go try them.
Yeah, Evan Williams, lost by a hair, but
it was close.
Guess what, everybody? Evan Williams is also cheaper. So take that how you want. Okay.
It was a close battle.
It's a close battle. But Old Granddaddy pulled it off.
Yep. So, all right. We're coming down to the end of the episode, guys. Old Granddad wins. Evan Williams close second, there's two positions, but close. It was a close battle.
Now if we were to compare, now if we were to compare the two classes, it's still going to be Old Forester is the best.
Oh, absolutely. I would definitely pick Old Forester.
Oh my God. I mean, it's so different.
I'll be honest. After
it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
I'm glad I got the, what is it, a liter bottle? I got half a liter.
Yeah, you get the handle. It's so crazy, the difference of these whiskeys. It's
same category too.
Same category, but my opinion, not in the same.
No. Even the Wild Turkey. Wild Turkey blew both these up. Not blow them out of the water, but it was better.
It's better.
Same with the Old Forester. It's not like the Old Forester came in and scored a 5 while these were down at a 2. These are honestly, both of them high 2s, low 3s, while the other ones are low 4s, high 3s kind of deal. So
Yeah,
they're really not that far off in the grand scheme of things. So that's my opinion on all 4 of the whiskeys so far in this category.
One whole point out of 5 is pretty high.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
But so I do got some news for you guys before we sign off tonight. Our first guest, or my first guest, will be my good friend Colin. He's going to be bringing on Woodford Reserve. We're not quite too sure which one yet. We're thinking it's going to be the basic bottle, but we'll see. He has his options to pick with whichever one he wants. So it is up to him. If he wants to do the basic, he's going to do the basic. If he wants to do a little bit better one, double oak, or I can't remember the other ones, but whatever they are, he could pick them. We won't have an episode next week.
Exciting.
We got a Mother's Day next week. My mom's actually going to be coming into town from California to Arkansas. So we're going to take that week off. But the following week, we will have my first guest, Colin. He's a great guy. He is freaking hilarious. So I'm excited. I'm hoping he doesn't get too nervous with the camera kind of deal. I don't think he will. I think he's going to be pretty good all around.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to try Woodford. I've had it before, but I've never. I want to say it's been an old fashions majority.
Dude, I thought we did. You know, it's funny. I thought we did Woodford like in our early.
No.
Nope. Well, it's all good. I like Woodford, so if that's whatever one he picks, I'm excited about it. So
yeah, Woodford, and
can't wait to have you on the show, Colin, and excited, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. And hey, we're having a guest, Woodford Reserve. Look forward to it. Go grab a bottle before you listen to the episode.
Well, don't grab one because we don't know which one he's gonna pick.
Oh yeah, but you know, we'll try to let you guys know beforehand. But
yeah, you know what? We'll post it on our Instagram which one we're doing next.
Yeah.
So just tune into that and look for the post. We'll post it on there and just let you all know which one he actually chooses. He was in between with some of the different Woodfords, right? He didn't know exactly which one.
I think he settled on just the normal Woodford Reserve, but I do want to make sure he, because it is going to be what's your whiskey, and I think he was just looking like, oh yeah, I'll just do the basic. But if he wants to try the little bit higher end ones, I don't care. So I think they'll be good either way. And honestly, it'd be nice to kind of get into a $50 bottle. We haven't had one yet. Other than Jefferson, but that was over taxes.
Yeah, that one was right on the border. For you.
Well, it was like 47.
Mine was cheaper because mine was 40, but yours was right up on the
47 plus tax, it was like 52. So I'm really thinking this one's 53 from what I was seeing. So 53, 54. So probably like 49 for you. So
yeah, man. Well, cheers everybody. This was a fun episode. I'm glad we ended where we did.
Yeah. Hey, cheers guys, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah, cheers.